This will be the last video in our short video series on discipleship and what it truly means to follow Christ as a disciple, just as he said. If you have not seen these videos, please go check out our playlist, as well as checking out all of the longer form videos that we have put up in the last years. One thing I want to say in conclusion of this series is that Christian religion is not unaware of this term discipleship. Christian religion talks about discipleship. Now, as Christians, we read the Bible. We read about Paul. We read about Peter. We read about not only the disciples in their walk with Christ, we read about those in the Old Testament who also followed God and his specific directions for them, and they gave up their lives, not only in the New Testament, but in the Old Testament as well. Jesus himself modeled this for us. He gave up his life for the Father's will. This is not only his plan for us to follow him, but it was his plan from the Father. So, in Christian religion, what we want to do is we want to try to create a formula and a program to try to live out these things in an ideological way. Discipleship is not a formula. It is not a curriculum. It is not a class at church. It is not a group at home, a fellowship group. It is not a Bible study group in which all of those things try to get us to just be more sincere, to double down on our studies, to encourage us, whether in a personal setting or a group setting, to let's just try to follow Christ harder, and we'll study Christ and the things that he taught a little more deeply, and we will try to apply his teachings more aggressively or more sincerely. That is not what discipleship is, but yet in Christian religion, we try to do that. We try to apply these things. We try to study them and let's just do what Jesus said. No, we have got to have Christ leading us. That's the only way that we will be his disciples. We only go where he tells us to go and what he tells us to do. There's a massive difference in what Christian religion tries to do and what Christ wants us to do. Will you give up and let go of your religion in your life and walk the narrow path with Christ and trust him? Will you walk this narrow path with Christ?